a combination of things that sort of all delve into the same thing, which is your general sort of like location based knowledge definitely needs to improve. But again, that's going to take time. It is what it is. And you definitely need to be aware of your surroundings.
Yep.
Our job oftentimes revolves around juggling a handful of things at once. And in this case, I'm not sure if you had noticed, but in this 99, the vehicle had a tracker that live updates just as our own GPS. It was orange in color.
Yep.
And there's a situation specifically on form where, and I'm not going to place blame on you here to be clear, because had this have been any other 80 without a vehicle that had a tracker, what happened completely normal. It was going to happen no matter what, just based on a delay in comms. If someone makes a turn, it's not immediately called. If you're not familiar with the area, collision's going to happen. In this very unique, this is like an edge case in my opinion. In this very unique circumstance, it would have been avoidable. Given the tracker was on, and I pretty much watched the train wreck happen in slow motion. To be clear, I'm not calling you the train wreck. I'm not calling you the train wreck, to be clear. I'm just indicating I saw that turn happen. Yes, there was a delay in comms, which is why, again, had this have been literally any other 80, that collision completely unavoidable. It is what it is. They are taking sharp turns. They're cutting corners. You know, they're going into opposing lanes. They're not being careful with how they're driving. They don't know where you're at. So if and when they collide with you, that's not your fault, to be clear. All right?
I'm definitely getting used to the brakes on the CVPI.
Now regarding just regarding pursuits in general, you're very, very, very hesitant at times. Other times, a-okay. And then there are certain things that I've noticed, like maybe not necessarily pursuit related, but sometimes we are code 3 en route somewhere and your speed limiter is on for the city speed limit. And it takes a while before you turn the limiter off. I had to prompt on, I think, 2 occasions. So definitely be mindful of that. I mean, personally, for me, I don't ride with the speed limiter. But everyone is different. If you prefer that to be your, like, hey, I want to ensure that I'm, you know, at the speed or below within the city, just make sure you start training yourself to remove that when you have to respond to a call that requires any level of urgency. All right.
100%.
Now, regarding traffic stops, one thing that was noted in your prior notes was that you weren't necessarily taking your time with traffic stops, and that you sort of didn't engage much in traffic stops. I will say there is definitely improvement, because you did exactly that. You were discussing things with people in traffic stops. Now again, me stepping in, I'm just doing that as an FTO when I see somebody struggling to either articulate something or justify something, especially when I was the one to say, hey, push this, right?
Yeah.
I have no problems doing so.
I was like,
And yeah, I mean, if I see you getting flustered, just like I mentioned in the car earlier, if Anita was doing comms for the first time and she got flustered or anything, just stop, take a breather. I'll take over comms until you're ready. I'm not the FTO who will shove you into the water and hope you learn how to swim. I don't want to see anyone drown. I will be there. And again, I can accommodate many different styles of learning. I will be there every step of the way. And if something is overbearing, if something is just generally too much, if you feel that you have taken in all the information you can that day and no longer feel that anything's going to be productive moving forward, tell me, please, 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 because I want to be able to accommodate everybody's, style of learning. And I know an info dump isn't the most helpful in a lot of occasions. So
I'm very much a hands-on learner. I do kind of tend to throw myself in the deep end, which I shouldn't do, which I'm really trying hard not to do. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a hands-on learner. It's when somebody talks to me, it's like I only got about 10 minutes before the ADHD gets too bad.
Totally understand.
Gotta limit here.
So just to wrap up, I definitely want to go over case law and SOP related stuff. So if I take you out again, and definitely anticipate that that's going to be happening, so definitely brush up on it. Again, one of the main things, just general knowledge of the city. You know, street names, whether or not they run north and south, east to west. I mean, hell, Portola was called out and you immediately knew where that was. Now, jewelry store didn't come out of your mouth immediately, but you knew like the general direction before in your mind you pinpointed exactly where you needed to be. And then that's exactly where we went. You didn't need to be prompted on it. And maybe it's just a combination of, you know, comms happening at the same time, us talking in the vehicle all at once. There's a lot to take in. I totally understand.
No,
and then
what you said
go ahead.
about like the overhead while I'm in the car, on on my little back mirror, the cross thing. Oh my god, that helps so much, so much.
Yes.
I was like, now it all makes sense.
Yep.
It's like, now it clicks.
And trust me, the way I like to do pursuit related stuff is oftentimes I like to drive in my own vehicle while I have a cadet in the passenger seat. And it's not it typically wouldn't be like a traffic day as much as it would be for the cadet, at least as much as it would be pursuits, getting comms out, becoming familiar with them. Because if I put you in a CVPI, and I'm being blatantly honest here, I'm a realist. If I put somebody inexperienced in a vehicle pursuing a vehicle that's already faster than the CVPI, to expect that you are going to flawlessly drive, flawlessly do comms, and those two not interfere with each other would be silly. So I like taking it step by step. Once somebody is comfortable with comms, once they have some, level of being familiar with street names and whatnot, I then much prefer cadets to be driving at that point. Now, regarding traffic stops, there was something I did note, which was your positioning wasn't bad. Well, okay, to be fair, the traffic stop southbound with a tow truck, that was a little problematic. But it's more so how you're getting there. I don't... The positioning for a traffic stop really should be a fluid motion. It should be... Okay. You're already behind this person. You should pretty much be driving parallel to the curb, with your tire practically right up against the curb. And then when they stop, you sort of swing out a bit. There is no, cookie cutter one size fits all positioning, because you'll have noticed that there was a massive traffic jam, right? Now, obviously, according to SOPs, you do have to be at an angle, but you also have to take into account officer safety, and not everything is a standard situation. 100%. If you're on the side of a highway, personally, I would prefer traffic stops be conducted on the passenger side to prevent from getting struck on the driver's side, right?
That makes sense.
That's just me, a me thing.
No, you're fine.
But in saying that, go ahead.
Continue.
No, you go.
I was just saying my last FTO said I should pull like up to the driver's window and then reverse back into the angle. Should I not be pulling? I just feel like they're gonna shoot me if I pull up next to them and then reverse back.
I just feel like I'm unless my intent is to be like I'm already going somewhere, I'm already preoccupied, but someone's driving carelessly, pulling up to them, getting on the megaphone, like, hey, don't do that. Like, unless I'm doing that, I'm not pulling up to the vehicle at all.
Maybe I just
okay. Yeah, I personally, I wouldn't. I would not. Now in saying that, obviously, you want to ensure that one of the things mentioned here was the dead zone. You didn't have that problem today, as far as I have seen. Here's the thing. Obviously, a lot of these are areas of improvement. What I will commend you on is following instruction regarding the processing portion, because the individual who we released, you made it very clear, should I be searching? And I said no. And I had already frisked the individual, stuff like that, so no big deal. And the entire thing was we legally did not have justification. But on 2 separate occasions, you asked, should I search? I just want to verify. If you are not confident, the one thing you absolutely must be willing to do is ask questions. It is, I promise you, FTOs will not get upset with you. Everyone, especially in shift 3, for the most part, all the FTOs are very accommodating and willing to teach. And you might get, you might get along better with some FTOs over others. It is what it is. We all have different styles. But ultimately, the asking of questions is super important. Because if people aren't asking questions, I'm going to assume they can do everything right. And if a cadet assumes that they're doing everything right despite doing it wrong, it's just going to be ingrained in their mind. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to be sort of the most, inviting, welcoming person. Don't sit there and think your question is stupid. Okay? It's not. If you have a question, it's not a stupid one, I promise. So just ask. So again, specifically, traffic stops, sort of fixing your positioning. Oh, the other thing I didn't bring up, but I'll just throw this in here, was sort of like, professionalism within reports, no slang or anything to that extent. So make sure you're definitely sorting, no till. Correct. Oh, actually, last thing.
Okay.
This is the final one, I promise.
Okay.
Making sure you're on the right side. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know it's probably ingrained in your mind. Just put forth an effort into sorting that out the best you can, okay?
Yeah, to be clear, I only lived in Europe for 2 years, and I lived in America for 24, so I don't know why my brain wants to do this, but apparently it does.
Listen, it's a new environment, coming into Mission Row. So, I don't necessarily blame you. It also doesn't help that, you're also seeing the garage door that you absolutely hate and dread, and it's probably the only thing you think of when you approach. But beyond that, Aphrodite, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns?
Nope, just thank you for taking me out, and I appreciate your time.
Not a problem. No problemo. All right, you are good to go. If you you are going off duty and heading home, just make sure to put all your equipment away, okay?
100%. You guys have fun out there.
We will try, but no promises.
That's true.
All right. Hello. I do apologize for the delay. I'll be on duty for a little while longer, and I'm willing to extend this beyond, 4 hours, even though it's probably been way past that. Just because I'm not taking another cadet anyways, so it would be irrelevant and almost silly to not continue with you, if that makes sense.
Sounds good.
All right, just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and get this fixed.
Okay.
All right. So while we're waiting, do you have any questions for me?
Not really, no.
Okay, perfect. I have something for you.
Okay.
So how you dealt with that traffic stop was great. I appreciate and commend how you have been how you have been conducting yourself in those traffic stops. In saying that, the one thing well, actually, you questioning the individuals, not just making it a license registration. Sorry, I'm on radio.
It's a local. This one, it looks exactly like it though. Yeah, I'm right in front of it. It's a local. It looks exactly like it.
Wait.
On the white central access.
Gauntlet? Did you guys have an RO for the one you suspect to be involved?
Did not get a plate on the Gauntlet.
Hey, firm, I have one southbound Strawberry. RO's John Gray. Any description of the driver? I'm not getting a
Last known
response.
of white and color central line access is going to be southbound to the canals for the exit ramp on the Porter Freeway. Parallel with
Anyways,
Innocent.
back to what I was
I
saying.
suspect them to have taken a left eastbound and
Massive
taken the
pet
jump up
peeve
onto Alta
of
Street,
mine
unknown after
is
that.
license, registration, proof of insurance. Here's your citation today. Goodbye. I feel it is very important to engage in conversation.
If I can just get one more unit over here.
100%.
Oh, actually, let's change our unit. Oh,
I did.
perfect.
I already did.
Already ahead of it. Damn. Okay. I see you. You on it. Okay. All right. I'm starting to trust you.
I'm working.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Perfect. Oh. Y'all weren't
What were
looking
you
for a
saying?
Sanchez, correct? All right. Yeah, people driving crazy.
Psychopaths by directly on the phone. Once again, let me just get 177 here. EMS. Do we have EMS on free?
We'll be en route. Can you verify where Den is?
EMS, can I have you at Paint Cage, please, for 195?
Okay. Molly's up here.
Oh, there you-
Copy that. We'll send a unit your way.
I just didn't want to interrupt comms there.
Echo 14, are you 10-8?
Hey, firm, I'll be en route to that. Sorry, I was gonna call it, but yeah, I didn't want to interrupt calls.
Copy that. Thank you.
Oh, here, step back
That's
in.
okay.
So, my point of contention, okay?
Mhm.
Feedback. Regarding traffic stops, genuinely, I believe your traffic stops are like 90% of the way there. My specific feedback would be regarding positioning. Not necessarily
Yes.
positioning, actually, as much as it is the method you take to get there. When you're pulling someone over, obviously you're behind them, right? My recommendation...
They told me the whole thing about going up to the window. I forgot it in the moment, but like if you were to like parallel park.
PD from EMS is
No, I fucking hate that.
this ETA will
How do
be
you do
too
it?
high.
One moment. Question.
Yeah.
I'm sad that I wasn't present for traffic stops, but how do we teach cadets to position for a traffic stop?
Like, at this bench for the car, like, I guess like this, kind of.
Yeah, but did we teach them to, like, pull up to their window like we're parallel parking and then reverse?
No, hell no.
Okay, so both Aphrodite and Anita did it, and Aphrodite said that it was taught that way in academy.
Oh, okay, let me speak. I guess me and Lucas ran pursuits, and then Anita.
Yeah, I was about to
did-
say, I
did
didn't
traffic
teach
stops, So
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
Because
what
I'm
they
sitting
taught.
here like, it's kind of strange that both of them did it.
It's possible maybe Anita and Viv taught it. I don't.
Okay, yeah, because there ain't no way we pulling all the way up
I'm
to
not
the
pulling
driver's
side by
seat of a
side.
tow
No,
truck.
hell no.
Yeah, and even Aphrodite was like, you know, they kind of scares me. What if they go shoot me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I could see you. I mean, it's a better way to see like occupants and what they look like, though.
Sure, but like,
what are you gonna?
you have to leave the positioning of being behind them, go all the way up to them like you're gonna engage in a conversation, then ignore them in reverse.
Yeah.
It's weird. If we're already behind them, we stay behind them, then we, you know, poke out a bit. But
Yeah.
I ain't. No, I'm undoing this teaching. Undone, untaught, unlearn, delete.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Fair enough.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Anita, I got a question.
Mhm.
Do you remember who taught you the, like, line up with their front window and then reverse, like you're parallel parking?
It was in one of my FTO sessions.
One of your FTO sessions.
Where should I-
You remember who?
Yes.
If I said their name? Let's
No, I know
see.
their names. I don't remember. I've had 4 sessions in like 5 days. I can't say for sure who did it.
So for
It was
FTOs, I
either-
see Fields, Frost, and Pins.
It was either Frost or Pins. I don't remember.
Okay. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with one of them and ask, because that is not normal, to be honest. Because like if you pull up to their driver door, they're gonna assume you're just there to have like a conversation with them, and then they're gonna be upset that they got ignored because you then have to go in reverse and pretty much do the equivalent of parallel park, but also poke out a bit.
Yeah.
Because realistically, the best way to go about doing it is to, again, obviously you're already behind them, sort of hug the side of the curb until they, you'll know when they're coming to a stop, until they stop, and then you just stop at the positioning you need to be at, and then, sort of poke out at the angle at which you need to. Rather than, sort of...
Right now, we're en route to MR pretty well, 195.
Rather than sort of the back and forth of drive forward, reverse, adjust, drive forward, reverse, rinse, repeat. It can literally just be one fluid motion.
Oh, hell
Hey,
no.
fam.
We know.
Oh, I'm en route.
Let's go.
Was that Palomino Freeway or was that Ave? It is
It was
Freeway.
Palomino.
Oh, it's gonna be on the
Freeway,
far
yeah.
northern side.
I moved everything to an incident. Can I have those pictures inside the incident of the 90?
But yeah, they told me that I usually forget all I've been trained on, and I just kind of just try to put it at an angle.
I could process them.
Oh wait, this is not Palomino Freeway, is it? Unless it's the far north side right before it merges.
That's what it says.
Look at the
it's
GPS.
Like, is that not the power plant? That's the power plant. No, it's not.
That would be Sonora
No.
Way.
It's some sort of...
Is it off-road?
Yes.
Is it like the windmills?
No. No. No, no. No, because it's like...
Oh, that shit's all the way
it's like
north.
a train track-ish.
That's got to be up in
It's like-
Polito.
No, it's right past Sandy Shores. It's like before Grapeseed and after Sandy.
Dispatch 126 1042. Good night.
I don't know, girl.
Hi, Lucas. Yeah, look good.
Like
Nice.
Grapeseed?
Taking a shot of me.
It's before Grapeseed.
Oh, okay. Be advised, the 90 is at the Union Road silos.
I'm putting my best on. I'm not getting shot today.
I got a white vehicle leaving the area. It's 1060. Alright, 130 was unable to head to the crate because this vehicle is fleeing. Active 80, white in color, two-door sports vehicle. Northbound Sonora Freeway, traffic light, weather clear, speeds 110.
Northbound North Freeway. Opposite length of travel, entering Braddock Path. Not a Braddock Path. Northbound Sonora. And 50. Vehicle is off road.
Their vehicle may be stuck.
Now,
Ooh.
oh, that's
Hi, girl.
Hey.
not. Hi, lady.
Vehicle's
I'm gonna
currently
jog out
stuck
of the
off-road
car.
off of Sonora Freeway.
I'm gonna just step out of the vehicle.
Hold
Ooh.
on.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on.
No, there ain't no
Hold on.
holding. Get out the fucking car.
Out the car.
Out the car. Ugh.
Ow! Ooh.
Hands behind your back.
Do you have
Ow!
any available to back up?
You two girls.
Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh.
Ow!
Oh. Oh. All right. You're next. Get out. Ow! Get out.
Girl, do not tackle me.
I would never.
Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back. Get off the phone. Ow. Girl, out the car. How many times is this gonna happen before you learn? Oh. Hey! Stop resisting!
Be advised, 804's got 195.
Oh, girl, this ain't worth it. You gonna hurt your friend. You are gonna hurt your friend. Oh. Uh-oh. Hands behind your back.
Please unhand me. Unhand.
Stop resisting.
Stop running. You're gonna get hit by a car.
Unhand me, please. Excuse me.
Girl, again? Oh? Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Stop running! Stop it! Stop it now! Still have one individual fleeing on foot.
Be advised, the tracker of the crate has just gone off west of Coulson and Cuda 130.
A firm. We'll be unable to assist. We have a 95. She's fleeing northwest towards a little diner. Currently VCB, I'm going for my vehicle. She's got a lot of distance. Right here, hop in.
Her if you want, I can document the car. No,
okay,
no, go,
all right,
go.
all right. Where'd she go? Please surrender wherever you are. Really gonna make me go off-road? I don't like this. This ain't for me. She a mountain climber? Where'd she go?
Oh my god, look at the sunset. It's so gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. I'm still VCP on the other individual. Where could she possibly be?
Original 95 was getting a phone call, so just keep your eyes out for interference vehicles. I just have 2 vehicles speed through the original getaway vehicle.
A firm. It's possible they went into the 24/7 over here. Hmm.
162 and around the 90 Alpha. Roads, Shiesty.
Go for 130.
We're still hitting them with financial institutions, right? For cash exchange.
I believe so.
Is there a sergeant on freak?
Hello? Where'd your crazy friend go?
Let me go upstairs and try to talk
Why are you playing dumb?
What do you mean I've been with you the whole time?
I know you've been, but you're playing dumb. You ain't dumb.
I'm not.
That's a compliment. Unless you're not playing dumb.
I just know where she went.
That's not true. You can think like her.
I probably can, but I don't know where she would go. It's dark out here. I don't even come out here. What is it, like grapeseed?
This Mount Gordo, I guess.
See, I'm pretty much like you don't come out here. I'm a city girl.
Are you? What brings you out here?
I don't know, just like a little drive to like look at the water.
Need a status?
Vehicle is documented. You can come pick me up if you want.
Affirm. I'm in route.
The evidence for the cash exchange in that report, please.
Photos are in.
All right. Your friend got away. Shucks.
I'm not sure if Sterling has more photos or not.
I have photos of the suspects inside.
I don't know. I kind of feel like she's around here. Maybe not.
I don't think so. All this dirt,
We can agree to disagree. I feel like that's exactly where she would go. Here we are. Hop on in. Anything in the car?
Nope. Nada.
All right.
I wanted to help you, but I didn't want to leave her alone.
No, you're good. You're good. At this point in time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can move against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney during any and all questioning, and if you can't afford one, want to be provided by the state if available. You understand these rights as I have read them to you today.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just going to clear the bushes to the street of the left, and then we're calling it. Hello? Anyone here?
Where is she?
Hello? Hello? Dispatch 130 UTL on the female that escaped from the plain colored two-door vehicle. 76 Mission Row with 195. All right.
Over there, 130.
What's your name?
Marissa.
Marissa what?
Manicure.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm Officer Rhodes, Los Santos Police Department.
What up, Rhodes?
Oh, you
Officer
know.
Anita Manny.
You need a what?
My name is Officer Anita Manny.
Oh, Anita Manny.
Mm-hmm.
Were you bullied in school?
I'm gonna clear the inside of this store.
No.
For what?
Her name.
Her name?
What's wrong with my name?
It kind of sounds like, you know, you're saying like I need a man. Like has no one ever told you?
No.
Oh.
I think you being crazy. That's what I think.
Not
right.
Me
Let's get into that.
crazy.
Yeah, you
Let's get
heard
into
me.
that.
What do you mean? How was I being
Mhm.
crazy?
You know exactly
Honestly-
how. Don't play dumb.
Honestly, I
You
don't know
sat
why
there
I'm
and
even
tried
here.
not to laugh saying that.
What do you mean?
Oh, you want to know why you're here?
Yeah.
For driving that stolen vehicle. Mhm.
Well, technically, I was in the passenger seat.
You
Why
still
you-
fled.
Well, I don't know. You guys had like the sirens going and kind of scared me. You would like rip my friend out the car and it frightened me.
And you know what? I do it again.
What? You
Yeah. Do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
How is that crazy?
That's just so fucked up.
How is that fucked up?
You would just rip
Did
innocent
anyone
women
actually
out
go to the
cars.
crate?
Well, we can't assist with that because we have a 95. But most importantly, you're saying it's crazy because what?
You would just rip innocent women out cars.
Innocent? There was nothing innocent about her.
What do you mean there was nothing innocent about her?
She was fleeing from me.
Well, maybe you
In a
frightened her
stolen
too.
vehicle.
I frightened her. She didn't even see me.
She told me that was her car.
Oh my god.
Well,
Who was
lied.
it? Who was it? Who was it?
Her name's Bethany.
What was it?
Bethany. Yeah.
Bethany? Okay, we can cross that name out as something having been, you know, involved in the
And
situation.
who was calling your phone?
Yeah, who was calling?
Oh, I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
People call me all the time.
Oh, you're popular?
Yeah. I'm like a hot girl, like in the city. A hot girl extraordinaire.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm sad. Like, you know, Anita, like, we see each other,
Hmm.
So you guys, like, are you guys, like, partners, or, like, are you guys, like,
officer
co-work?
partners.
Well,
we're co-workers.
Well, definitely. I don't think, like, you will. Well, maybe, you know. I heard, like, you know, there's some beards out here. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what
Beards?
I don't know what you're into, Anita, but, you know, I don't think this man, that he plays for RD. I don't.
This is my FTO.
What does that mean?
He's the officer that trains me.
That's me.
So he's like your officer dad.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
not how that works.
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
No.
Damn.
I'm happily married, in case you're wondering.
I wasn't wondering.
And
No,
I don't
you
participate
were.
in adult adoption.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the city that does. It's kind of crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it should be abolished, but that is not up to me.
Off to Mission Row we go.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? It's my first 95. Woo!
This is true.
Oh
Good
my
shit.
God! I wish your friend was here to spend the time with you.
All right, let dispatch know we're at Mission
That's so
Row.
unfortunate.
Dispatch 804 at MRPD with 195 10-7 for processing.
Dispatch 16290 Alpha, code 4 UTL. 10.
Let's go.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
Yes.
I got that vibe.
Not that vibe.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's the bangs.
Fair.
Oh, you know
I'll give you
what?
that.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah.
I can see.
I kind of see it. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You got me there.
I used to have a friend who was like, you know, into Taylor Swift.
Wait, do you not have friends anymore?
Did she die?
I don't know. I don't see her anymore.
All right, Marissa. Now, do you have anything that might stick, poke, or prod me?
I have a knife.
Show me 10
You have a knife? Okay, good to know.
No, it's for like sandwiches. Do you want to make you
I'm gonna
one
be-
sometime?
Sure. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna be taking everything off of you that might be illegal, okay?
Okay.
Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be removing this knife at this. And the wrench.
Dispatch, Echo 14, I'll call 6 for 1 more minute for 7.
We're gonna have to take off the hat, mask, and
Mhm.
goggles. You ever been
Let's
arrested?
see.
Hmm?
Have you ever been arrested?
Mm. Mm. Define arrested. I ever went to jail.
Mm,
I've been detained a couple times.
Ma'am, why do you
Yeah.
have... Who's Edgar Mendoza?
Oh, that's my boyfriend.
And why do you have his ID?
You know, just so people know that I'm his.
Alright.
hold up.
Well, you do have Marissa Manicure's ID, so you must be her. We're gonna double check though.
Period.
Hold up. You have Edgar's
Okay.
ID because you need to let other people know?
Yeah, I told an officer that she's supposed to check, but she never checked with him. So I don't know.
I'm gonna check your fingerprint, okay?
Okay.
Dispatch, Echo 14, UTL 911 at the
Yep,
apartment.
Marissa
10-8.
Manicure.
The one and only.
The one and only. Ooh,
Zah.
Jinx!
So did you want me to go to that 911, the anonymous one?
Okay,
Yes, please,
Rhodes, can you double check if she has a profile picture? I don't see one, but I've had an issue with that before.
No. It looks like she did, but it's using an old link that's no longer valid.
Well,
mugshot time.
You're in luck.
By Adam's Apple.
I believe Charlie 3's 10-7 at the minute, Heidi.
I hope you're not dizzy.
Okay.
Let me get out of the way, sorry.
Driving northbound Great Ocean Highway, inside the Ratton Pass exit. It's a tow truck one times.
Say
Rose
cheese.
Daughters, Banks.
Hang on.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
How come you're not saying cheese? Oh. Okay, you know, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Never mind.
Are you dairy free? Oh.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can see why she needs to remind people that Edgar's hers.
That she's owned by someone.
I don't know about that one.
Well, so she said. Alright, Biz.
Echo 14.
To the cells we go.
Adam's Apple and Elgin, part 6.
Oh. You have nice hands. Do you moisturize?
Well, Echo 15, Monkey 23, number 1 Adams Apple code 6, 2356.
Do you want a lawyer, ma'am?
A lawyer? No.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay.
Has her possessions been seized?
No.
Okay. So prior to leaving the cell, you always want to ensure that those possessions are seized. Pretty much just to double check, you always search them before exiting the cell. That way you can 1000% verify they ain't got nothing on them, okay?
Coming in.
Good morning, want some sugar?
Dispatch, does anyone give Kyle Pred permission to park his tow truck in the side lot of Mission Road?
Yeah.
He is currently cell repping.
Yep, you're all good. Am I good to give her her weapons back once I'm about to seize her possessions?
As long as we look over them and can verify that, you know, they haven't been used. Make sure there's no blood on a knife, for example.
Okay, we can check that. So should I wait to seize her possessions then?
Yes. Well, I mean, you could just look over it here now. Just double check, make sure there ain't no blood on any of the knives or, you know, any sort of weapon. You got the knife with you?
Me?
No, not you. I know it's not with you.
Well, I don't know.
I'd hope not.
I hope not too.
Here, let me see the knife.
Yeah, here, let me give it to you.
What did you just do?
Shark 3, show me 10-8.
Copy, Charlie 3, marking back to service.
Here, let me see. All right, this seems clear. This can likely be returned. And then, take a look here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Both of these can be returned. I'll have you go through the motions, though, so I will hand these back. And that one. Sophie, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Chris, thank you for the 20 biddies. Just a medical assistant, thank you for the 8 months. Jack Slenderman, thank you for the 59 months. Bubbles, thank you for the 35. Appreciate y'all.
Now, miss, I'm gonna seize your possessions. They're gonna be waiting for you at Bolingbrook in a little baggie, okay? Now, I'm gonna leave you in the cell while we go over your charges, okay? We'll be right back.
We can take her out of cuffs. Typically, if it's somebody who's relatively compliant, while I'm in the cell, I take the shackles off, and then I exit, lock it, then have them approach the bars, and then take, just like that, and take those off. All right, give us just a bit. We'll be with you shortly. I can't unlock this still. All right.
So, he didn't have anything illegal on her.
Okay.
I'm thinking, let me...
Random question. Did she have a grinder on her?
A grinder?
Yeah. Here,
No.
I have one from the prior ammunition. Right here. You see that?
Okay. Oh, no.
Okay.
She
All
did
right.
not have that.
Just making sure.
No, she had absolutely, like, literally nothing illegal on her. I'm thinking she might have just gave it to the other girlie, and there was nothing in the car either. So,
I mean, I think they were tasked with being a distraction, essentially.
I'm thinking that might be what it was. We could get her for, she was the passenger, so would it be, so joyriding, right? No. Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Operating a vehicle.
Wait, did she get into the driver's seat at any point in time? They were both dressed so similarly. It was a little difficult to see.
No, I don't think she did, because I'm pretty sure she was the driver, actually, because you got her out, put her in cuffs, and she wasn't even able to resist cuffs. And then the other girl that was the passenger tried to get back in the car, drove back, and then started running, remember?
You're right.
She was the driver.
All right. Well, I mean, if that's the case, reckless evading, resisting arrest, and we can just sort of keep it there. No.
But she didn't resist.
Well, did she run on foot?
I guess.
So to be clear, running on foot is resisting arrest. It has nothing to do with actually resisting cuffs.
No, yeah, I know. But like, I don't think she even got to, because you got her out of the car, put her in cuffs, and she was done. The other one, yeah, she ran and she resisted, but she didn't. This one, she just got yanked out of the car and it was wraps.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, joyriding, reckless evading, easy peasy. We just go with that.
Yeah. Let me start incident. Oh no, my MDT did the thing.
What thing?
It went away, and now when I pull it back out, it's just white. The screen is just. I'm ready to
So
take a nap.
no, hold on.
Mhm.
Did you reset it?
Yeah.
Keep it open. Sometimes it takes like 30 seconds. I have had that happen. It did take a while. On that screen. Just give it a moment. How did you reset it? Did you reset MDT or did you
No, I
U-
did.
UI?
I did the.
Okay, try this.
Just an MDT one? I don't know. Hey.
Once you do that, hopefully all is good.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that happened to me a couple times. Now I know what to
Did
do.
you take a nap every
Yeah.
time?
Yes.
Oh no.
They told me to.
Oh gosh. To be fair, I had
Okay.
assumed you reset the MDT first as opposed to the other.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna keep it
All right.
back. Okay, so reckless evading, joyriding.
Yep. And then as soon as that is there, make sure you save it so
Let
it
me read
reflects
the
on my end.
definition of resisting arrest, because I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say resisting, reckless evading, and joyriding? If
No,
I
'cause
said
wanted to
resisting,
see if maybe resisting arrest was correct.
technically yes, because resisting arrest
Technically,
also.
yes.
So here's the
mhm.
thing: I would only push resisting arrest on a passenger if they willingly got into the vehicle before, like, or during a pursuit, because
But this was the driver.
oh, you're right. Forgot about that. Sorry, I'm fucking losing it.
You're
Have I
good.
slept? No.
Me neither. Let's go.
I mean,
I don't know. I still think like she literally like I don't. She didn't even get to resist. I would feel bad pushing that because it was. I don't even think that's correct.
okay, then don't.
Okay. So it's 19 months, $2,000 fine, 3 points on her license. Since it's not a violent felony, it's up to 50%, right, of time off with time served. Then
Yeah, we can be pretty lenient when it comes to time.
Okay.
One thing we don't ever touch is fine. That's not negotiable. But yeah, let's go speak with Marissa. You did fingerprint her, correct? Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm having an issue.
You're good. Yeah, I fingerprinted her, and yeah.
All right, perfect. Here we are.
So she probably has like 10 months served. I guess
yeah.
we'll check, but
I mean, you can sort of base it on, there's obviously a delay before the report was created. I'll be real. You can just drop it down to 10 months in total if you'd like.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's roll.
Let's roll.
Oh, I can't. I keep forgetting. I can't unlock that.
Okay, so we got your charges. You're looking at reckless evading, okay, and joyriding.
Okay.
So you've been really compliant. So
Oh,
originally
do you mind
you would have
yelling for me?
served. Are you yelling?
No, I just couldn't hear you for a second.
Oh.
But I can hear you
Very
now.
quiet? Okay.
You're a little quiet, but I can hear you now.
Let me talk.
There you go.
So since you've been compliant, you were looking at 19 months and a $2,000 fine. But
My
we're gonna
UI
drop
is
that
like,
down to 10
fuck.
months, and the fine and the 3 points on your license remain the same. Okay. So how do you plead? Perfect. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and fine you. There's no DOC anymore. Like, I
Correct.
don't have to like check out. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So I'm good, right?
Hey, yep. As long as you bill her first.
did.
Ask whether or not I'm sorry. I'm be real. Can y'all look in your pockets right now? Am I the only one having an issue?
I can't.
I can.
You can.
But I was already having issues.
Yeah. I'm fucked. Anyways, I'm sorry. Did Marissa plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, then as long, I mean, this wasn't a violent felony, so we don't need to swab for DNA. You have taken a mugshot, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then we are all good as far as I'm concerned. She would just need to be sent off for the 10 months.
All right, Marissa. Any last words?
Balenciaga.
All right, give me 1 second.
Then we could do that. But beyond that point, we're here back to talk about this financial institution.
I missed the days of hearing Pred waffle, so I'm here listening to him waffle.
All right.
Question: Are you able to?
What's up?
Are you able to see stuff in your pockets right now?
Kidnapping on the.
Yep.
On the.
Damn. Okay.
Robbery financial institution.
I'm gonna search you real quick. 1 second.
Let me ask
Okay.
you a question. Do you have
No, I don't. I can't.
Oh, seven.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Now, let me ask you something.
All right. Sorry for the delay.
You're good.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna put in all the evidence. Do you remember the model of the car? I have the pictures. I just don't remember what it's
Yep.
called.
It was a Sentinel XS. Mm-mm-mm. Right. So just referencing the report, no complaints regarding sort of the formalities of processing, like indicating that they're processed, that they pled guilty, stuff like that. So good stuff there. Seems you are adding the evidence.